Hey, what's up guys, it's Jay. How you guys doing? So I have an unboxing here. I'm gonna give my first impressions. I'm not the type to do first impressions after a day or so. I like to kind of give the real first impressions. So when I do first impressions, and specifically in case like this is what I like to do. Just unbox it, kind of live, a little bit off the cuff. And yeah, let's go. So got this from Anbernic's website directly. And this is shipped from the US warehouse. However, I think they all have configured it the same way with the English setup and whatnot. And yeah, so you guys can see there, here's the serial number, etc. I don't like that they put the sticker like over the cover of the box. It's kind of like a little weird, I guess, but whatever. This looks like has a little bit of shine here, but it's not like 3D or has like extra texture. It's just like a little bit shiny there with the white. This is the model, the SP, the 35XXSP, and I got it in the black transparent variant. They have others like the blue transparent and gray and silver. So I would love to just unbox it, but they also have a little sticker right here to kind of keep it together, and we'll get rid of that real quick here. So as you guys saw, I'm not a huge fan of Anbernic's packaging. It's like very minimal. It's basically USPS type label like that, and USPS is fine. However, they charged me $19 for shipping, and the unit, the SP costs $64.99. So it's a third of the price almost for shipping. It's kind of ridiculous in my opinion. And I got it on sale when they had this, I think it was like 8% off or something. It was like $5 off or something like that. But yeah. And in particular, they don't tell you like what size like SD card, but this is, I got the minimum. I got the black 64 gig SD card because I have my own SD card, so I'm gonna just do that. Put the unit to the side at the moment. See what else we got in here. So this plastic shell here, cool. We got wipes, dry and wet wipes. You got your instruction pamphlet, tiny, and it folds just like the SP. Don't know if they did that on purpose, but it is in English and Chinese. You've got this is a screen protector. Just show you guys real quickly here. Pretty standard stuff in terms of like quality feeling. And the box presentation, you know, it's all right. Like, I don't think, you know, they spent a whole lot of money, time and effort on this one. But this is my first Anbernic device as well, so I've never seen really other devices in person. And you got a USB-C to a USB-A cable, which, okay, that's all right. I probably would have preferred USB-C to USB-C, especially in 2024. But that is what is in the box, more or less. Let's put this stuff away here, and a little bit of I'll go a little bit ASMR for you guys. All right, so wow, that open close feeling, super nice. Kind of give you guys a quick tour starting from the back here. I don't like that this is like in reverse, so this is like the way you would see it, I guess. I would prefer if it was like the opposite, I guess, because normally when you're looking at stuff like this, you're plugging it like this instead of doing like this. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe we'd plug it like this and not this way. I guess it's maybe a nitpick on my end and probably subjective. The button's pretty clicky. And I do like that the R2 and L2 are raised, so you can tell which one is which, although you should be able to know because You know, the one on the outsides are different from the inside by default. But I did get this transparent black, which looks quite nice. It is definitely pretty opaque. I would not say it's transparent, even though they claim as transparent on their website. So going to the back here, you have the battery with a screw holding it together for the cover. I will say that I preferred if it was black or something. I mean, this kind of just stands out a little bit too much, but more of just a nitpick from a first impression. You got the other screws here to hold the board, and then the battery is a nice, like, kind of textured looking thing. And then it says here, has Anbernic in their information, etc. How many battery? It's the 3,300 milliamp battery, and I think it has 1 gig of RAM, and then of course it's the 64 gig SD card variant. And yeah, spec wise, 3.5 inch IPS display. So yeah, 640 by 480. Continuing on though, you have a power button, and this is a reset button, I believe. Cool. Turn that on in a bit. So you have your TF2 external and then internal for your OS. So nothing here yet. I'm gonna set it up later. 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Notice you do have magnets here. Notice that you do have magnets here to help close the device and keep it there, but I would say it seems like the magnets aren't super strong. So let's try a shake test real quick. Can't really get it to open, really. Okay, there we go. A little bit, with enough force applied. Get your volume up and down here. So it is like a little bit embossed. Guys, if I can show you at an angle potentially. So it's embossed, so it's kind of flush with the device. I do like that pretty much everything is flush with the device except for where you need it to be exposed out a little bit more for these buttons. So yeah, let's show you guys here. Get your D-pad. Oh, this is very clicky. I do like clicky, I don't mind it, to be honest, so it's not a huge deal for me. So for some people maybe. This is the menu button. This goes back to the menu. If you're in a game, for example, you want to go back to the menu. You have your speaker, one speaker here. And it looks like it has holes here, but when I place my finger over, I can't seem to tell that there's holes. It feels weird. Like, it doesn't seem like there's actually holes here, but you can see that there are dots here, so I don't know what that's about. You got your AB, XY setup here. Also very clicky. Nice size. I do like this form factor. Like, this is so nostalgic with this SP form factor. You got your battery power indicator. And lastly at the bottom, you got your select and start. Oh, these are super clicky. Way more clicky than the face buttons here. Probably the most clickiest of them all. All right, well, let's go ahead and turn it on and see for the first time the software. All right, so you got your green LED. So it does have Wi-Fi, AC, Wi-Fi. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's 5 or 6, probably 5, I guess. Bluetooth 4.2, and it only works with Bluetooth controllers. And then, yeah, so you get your menu. And you got this water droplet sound, which is super annoying. Definitely gonna turn that off, but this is the default stock ROM. I don't know what there's a number that shows here. It's 10, I think that's for the volume. So you can adjust the volume. So 10 is the loudest, and then 0 is the lowest. So let's go ahead and check out, what is RA game? Game ROMs. RetroArch, right? I'm assuming. Let's go to go to Game Boy. They don't have any Game Boy Advance. Oh, they do here. Okay, let's see here. So you got a good amount of games on this SD card. So you could choose to just use it as is, or insert your own, which I will probably opt to do that, just so that I can keep from writing and reading from the main card. So you can scroll through this like that. You can select a core too, which is quite nice. I never used this software before, never really looked into it a whole lot, so it's quite nice. Let's do this. So let me know down in the comments below what kind of games should I try to play. It's been so long, and GBA was my first game, first handheld that I've owned, and I didn't get to play a lot of games, couldn't afford it per se, so it's quite nice to see it now here. Maybe I'll play some DS games potentially if this can play it as well, but let's go and give Fire Red a go. Let's see how it looks. I was pressing the shoulder buttons, but first impressions though, this is a lot better to hold than my Miyoo Mini Plus. It's thicker. I mean, yeah. I think it's just the way that it's shaped, and plus the device is bigger. So I think you could set this up and get it really good configuration set up here. So you can leave. So this does not let you get back to the menu. Is it this one? So this just completely resets the device. Okay, this restarts the device, this button. So don't press that unless you know, unless you want to do that, I guess. One thing I did want to show you guys, just a size comparison. The reason why I kind of wanted to get the SP was because this is nice back from 2023, but I found that it's a little small for my taste, and as someone that came from GBA, Game Boy Color, I think that this is a cool form factor. It's just that this is quite small for my hands, and I feel cramped quite a bit just trying to play it like this, and I don't know, and I couldn't imagine doing it with the original Miyoo Mini. More comparisons, more thoughts. I would say that the plastic on the SP is quite nice. This is the first or second or third actually. No, so this is the third translucent case. This is the third translucent handheld I have. Besides the Miyoo Mini, I also have the RG35 4 Pro, which I did a video down below the like button. I'll leave a link there for you guys to take a look at that review you guys want. So yeah, I would say that the plastic of the Miyoo Mini Plus is like more sturdy, it feels like, in a way. I don't know, it's because it's a smaller device. Generally, look how small that is. Close this up real quick. Like, yeah, it's taller, of course, but thickness wise, yeah, about the same, right? If you're not including the screen, maybe the SP is thicker by a little bit, but the trigger placement's better, I think, on the SP. It's just holding it, it's just way nicer. You get more real estate kind of to hold everything, press buttons, etc. Yes, you get one speaker, but you get one speaker on here too, so you're not missing a whole lot, right? Compare this surface area that you get between the two. Like, I'll just do it like this. Look, you get like almost double the surface area in terms of the height right here. I mean, yeah, it's crazy how much more space you get. And then this, if we do it on top, right, you get a little bit more space as well. So yeah, I do think that yes, this is a bigger device, but look, they're so compact, especially when the SP is folded. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play around with this RG35XXSP. Oh, that's a handful to say, but I'm gonna play around with this a little bit more. I'm gonna set it up Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think, what I should test, anything like that while I'm using this device. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please consider liking and subscribing if you guys want to see more content like this, and I will see you guys very soon.